my channel, Planning for Reality, and welcome to our week 3 April cash strapping video. I hope everyone is doing well and has had a lovely week. We will jump straight into the video because I don't have that much time as per usual, and we will get started with stuffing, and I'll explain any changes or anything new on the way. So as usual, I collect my coins from my variable expenses and any other spending we do throughout the week. And this week we did take some money out of our binders. So I've got a lot of coins. And we'll just count that up. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's 30. Okay, wow. 20, 40, 60, 81, 31, 31, 60, 80, 90, 32, 32, 30, 45. Wow, so we've got $32.45 to go into our coins challenge this week, which is great. At least we can make some progress with that. So we'll start at our next largest number, which is $8.25. And then we've got $8.20 minus $8.15. And then we've got $7.85 left, which is there. Perfect. How exciting. We're almost finished the 4th largest row, and we are moving up the challenge board. Let me know in the comments below if you're also doing this coins challenge. I know it's a big one. I don't think I'll continue with it once it's finished. I might go for a smaller one, but I am excited to get this finished as soon as I can. And looking forward to all of that extra money. So I'll put those to the side and we will jump into our cash stuffing. So today I've got 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. So $670 to go into our variable expenses and sinking funds. Put that to the side. And it is less because this paycheck was less for me. So I don't have as much to stuff. I don't have my wallet with me, but I will take out the grocery money first. So it's 51, 52, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I've dropped that by $20 this week to see how we go. Since we are having a lot of coins left, I think we can manage with this. So we'll see how we go with that. And then I'm also doing, instead of $50 for petrol, I'm going to do 40 and see how we go. I know it's school holidays. I should be putting more in here, but I'm going to try with this amount. And if I do need extra, I'll just have to take it from the miscellaneous this week and then learn to not do that again. So that's those ones done and put to the side. Then we move into our high priority sinking funds. Starting to get a bit chilly where I am. So I don't know how the weather is where you are, but I quite like the cool weather. So here we go in emergency. We are adding 10. And now that's got 1,000, 50, 60, 70. Yeah. Savings, I usually give $100 to, but I need to drop that down. So I'm only going to be giving 50. So now it's got 1,000, 1, 2, 53, 50. That's okay, as long as I'm still putting something in there. I feel like I've accomplished. And I could easily make the amounts for the other funds less, but they are kind of a priority. So I have decided to keep them and drop the savings. And so with 1 month ahead, I'm adding 40. And now that's got 1,000, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, $1,240 in our 1 month ahead. Extra debt is also getting 40. And that's got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. 420. And I think sometime next week I'll call my Debt One provider and see if I can make a deal with them to get that paid off. The buffer challenge, I'm adding 15 today. So I'll just color in a 15. And it's a 10 and a 5. So now it's got 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 225. I really hope I did my math correctly and my notes are correct. I didn't, I'm not used to planning with the amount that I've got. And since I have an extra bill coming out, yeah, just kind of messed with my budget a bit. Car maintenance, I'm giving 40 as well. And so that now sits at 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. $420 for car. Medical, I have one kid that may need some dental work soon. So we'll see how we go with this particular envelope in the coming month or so. But I'm adding 20 today, and now it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80. 580. It is a good amount, and it will probably cover what he needs done. But that just means that if anything else were to come up or we've got some other appointments, we'd have to figure out how to rebuild this up. Back to school is one that I really want to finish. And I'm really hoping to try to get this fully funded before I stop work. And I did decide to stop work and look for another job. And the reason for that is childcare is just too expensive. It wouldn't even be worth it. I would also not only have to put my baby in care, but my other kids would have to go to before and after school care for me to be able to get to work and get back from work, and they're safe in the care of an adult. So I would have to pay for that also. And, you know, if I'm going to get only $1,000 of wages a week, taking out $500 or $600 of that just to pay for care, and then you've got to pay for fuel to get to work, and it just doesn't make sense. So I am on the hunt for a new job that is from home. Even if I need to go in to the office or to the workplace once a week or twice a week, that's okay. We can still manage with that. But for a full time, having the kids in care, it's too much. It's almost like they're telling you here in Australia, Mum, don't work, sit at home. I don't know, it's so weird. Anyway, so I'm trying to get these bulked up as soon as I can, because I don't know how long I will be out of work. And if they do at my workplace at any time just say, you know what, that's it, like this is your final week, they're allowed to do that. And then I won't have a backup plan other than what I've got in my binders. So I'm really trying to push myself to save extra, to be prepared. That was a little bit of a rant, and I'm so sorry. So now it's back to school has 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 90, 510, 520, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1,560 with the goal of $2,000. So I'm just over $400 off, and I really going to push myself to fully fund this one. Yeah, and in our online sinking funds, I was only able to add $50 in this past week. So now we're up to $900 in there. And these bills work out to be about $4,000 in the year. So approximately $1,000 a quarter. This is just estimated amounts. It could be higher depending on our water bill. But I guess we've got a good start there. So that's the high priority sinking funds done. And we will move into our events binder. Another fund that I'm trying to really boost up and get as much as I can in is the Christmas fund. And this one, I'm giving 2 icons today of $40. So let's put the $40 in. And see what we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 55, 60, 660. And I think I need about 1,500. So we will see how we go with that. Events and gifts, I usually give 20 here, but I'm only giving 10 today. So now that's got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10. And I do have some events coming up. So let's hope we can cover that. Special occasions is getting 5. So it's 20, 5, 30, 5, 40. In there. Baby milestones are getting 5 each. And so now they're each going to have 1, 55, 65. 165 in each of them. And I'll just go ahead and add the 5 into each. I really don't want to have to stop stuffing these ones because I feel like it's unfair for the kids. You know, Mum gives so much of her time and energy to work and yada yada. At least I can try to help them create some experiences with this money, or, you know, get something that they like, or celebrate a birthday or something. So that's this binder done. Finally, our short-term sinking funds. And I don't think I'm stuffing everything in this binder, but we'll start with school, and school is getting 5. So 25, 35, 45, 50, which is a good amount to have. Self-care is only getting 5. And now that's got 20, 40, 50, 65. We did have to spend some out of there, which is okay. Clothes, also getting 5. So now it's got 1, 20, 35, 45, 50, 150. And one of mine needs new shoes. My kids need shoes, so some will come out of there soon. House is going to get 5, so now it's got 1, 5, 10, 15, $115. Fun, I'm going to give 5. And now it's got 1, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95. And we did take some money out of there. So now it's got 195. And I guess at the end of the year, when it comes Christmas time and we go away, whatever's in here we can also use towards the Christmas fund. So that's okay. Miscellaneous, I'm giving 5. And this has got 50, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. 120. And my last 5, I'm going to put it in the PO box. So I've skipped my challenges. I've got a rusty 5 here. That's okay. Money is money. 55, 65. $65 going in there. And we will give the gift envelope next week. I alternate weeks with that. So it worked out in the end. That's all the money gone, and with our plan, which is good. It's always good to have a plan for anything you're doing to avoid the stress. I always seem to say this, but my brain is all over the place, and I do apologize. I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. If you're in a similar situation as I am, I pray for you and really hope that you get, you know, what you're looking for, and are able to sort your situation or your circumstances out. The thing I have to say, which has been the hardest for me to fathom, is we just bought this home a couple of months ago, and we were only confident enough to do that. We did have help from family for the deposit and things like that, but we were only comfortable enough to do that and get a mortgage because I was working. And so I was able to kind of help out to cover everything. And you can see from my pay through the series of videos that I've made, I pretty much cover all of our lifestyle expenses, food, you know, fuel, clothes, like just general necessities. And if I'm not working, we don't know how we're going to cover those things. That's, I think, the biggest stress. Here in Australia, we can apply for government assistance or Centrelink payments if you're not working, but there's a threshold for families or couples, and we are probably not eligible for a lot because my partner is working and we do own a home. So I don't think I will be eligible for any payments. But I have been researching, and I think that we can apply for family tax benefits. So for the kids, helping support, you know, the kids' expenses. I just don't know how much we would be entitled to, and I'm sure it wouldn't be that much. So if we're really desperate and we have to, that's a route we're going to have to take temporarily until I do get a job. Hopefully I don't need to. And we just need to push through and hope for the best and hope it all works itself out. You know, the saddest thing for me would have to be if I'd have to get up and sell this house when we just moved in. Interest rates haven't been helping. Cost of living hasn't been helping. Kids growing up, you know, their expenses are so much you don't realize. You know, when they're older, there's more food to purchase, there's more clothes to purchase. They want a lot more or need a lot more. And my kids have been really, really good understanding that, you know, we're on a budget. Like, we can't at the moment. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to. But they're just kids, you know, and they want to live. Kind of thing is a bit unfair. But I guess in the end, we are in a better situation than other people, and we should be grateful for that. We do have a roof over our head. We are able to eat. We are safe. We have clean water for drinking. And so we should be grateful for that. But it doesn't mean that we don't think about trying our best to give our kids that better life. And I don't know if you have noticed, when I did my annual budget, I had included school fees because my kids were attending a private school. Unfortunately, we had to take them out because I won't be able to cover that. And if my situation stays like this or similar, we would fall into debt with the school. So we've explained our situation to the school, and they said, that's okay, you know, if you want, we can put you on a payment plan, which I can't do at the moment, or we can just put their enrollments on hold and we can try again next year. So that was a big change for my kids. That's okay, as long as they're getting an education. So we have moved them to a public school until we figure out our finances. That was a long rant, and I'm really sorry. I just feel like I feel really comfortable talking to you guys. I feel there's no judgment here, and I really appreciate that. I know in my community, or maybe in my friends group, or, you know, family members, some of them aren't so supportive, and some people are a bit judgmental. So I don't usually feel comfortable sharing, but here on YouTube, I somehow do. So I want to thank you all for that. And I think I'm going to end it there. And I hope to see you in my next video. Follow along in my journey. Hit that subscribe button. See what happens next. And see where we end up with this situation that we're in. I hope you all have a lovely week, and goodbye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.